What's going on, guys? I'm really excited to be talking to you about the newest product that we as Catch the Fever have came out with, working with anglers who do a lot of time on the water, drifting and trolling for big trophy catfish. One of those guys that we worked with, named is Zach Royce, fishes out on Lake Gaston, owner of Blues Brothers Charters. And Zach's a local guy to us, and we knew when going into designing this rod for trolling, we wanted to get some good input from a guy who's on the water 300 days a year drifting. I'm not even sure he has an anchor even in his boat. So when we wanted to come out with this rod, we knew that we wanted to start with somebody who's doing a lot of drifting year round and design a rod that's going to help you get hung up less. Also, give your bait a more natural presentation, as well as a rod that works with other techniques other than anchor fishing, which this rod does do really well, but pulling planer boards and downlining and drifting for catfish. So let's go into this rod. I'm going to start from the butt, kind of go up to the tip, and just explain about this rod and the technique and how it can help you catch more fish this year on the water. Now, starting at the bottom, you've got your premium gimbal butt end cap. And then as you come up, you're going to get into our EVA foam with the X-Lock wrapping over top of it. This does come available in both cork and foam like you see here. Again, you're coming up to our double locking aluminum reel seats, so your reel stays fitted. It does have two gaskets, so they do create tension against each other, keeping that reel locked in nice and tight. Now, moving up the rod, we did incorporate the hook keeper on the back of the rod. Working with guys like Zach and Ryan Nagy, that was a request that we saw a lot of times when you're traveling down on the water, having that bait and that weight kind of swing back here rather than on top. So we did start out with incorporating that hook keeper in the back. That's been really nice, something that you're really going to enjoy. Going up the rod, you see the Big Cat Fever logo. Coming up to the guides, we did a little bit smaller guides, giving the rod a little bit lighter profile. Now, what the difference is, and that you're going to notice right off the bat, is that really soft tip. So that's going to really help you when you're pulling planer boards or when you're downlining when the bite is really tough. If you're pulling planer boards and those boards start to hit a wave or you start to get hung up, this rod is going to bow to that planer board like so. You want to have a super light tip when you're using planer boards and circle hook applications. So that rod's going to bow to it, allowing that rod to come down, not deploying your planer board when the line is hooked to it, causing you to have to reset. Another thing is that soft tip is really going to aid in helping those drift rigs that you're already using work their way over structure. Not like with a traditional rod that has a stiffer tip, hook setting the structure, digging it in, and then you're having to try to break it free. This is going to allow that bait to crawl over, not hook set the structure immediately, causing you to dig that hook in. Another nice feature, if you guys are really tough on your gear, which we know all of our customers are, is the Indestructible Rod tips that we started out incorporating on these rods. That's been another really good feature that you guys are going to enjoy, and it's going to last you a long time. Having that rod tip really give when a fish is walking that bait sideways and bend without the fish feeling the resistance is going to help you put more fish in the boat day in, day out, this spring, this summer, this fall, again and again. So guys, be sure to check out the Big Cat Fever medium light trolling rod. We know you're going to like it, and we know it's going to put more fish in your boat.